What's going on, everybody? Diehlornodiehl here, and today I'm playing some free-for-all on jungle, using my trusty M16 with an ACOG sight, and the perk setup is Flak Jacket, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. All pro, of course. Now, this gun is beastly. I've talked about it in previous commentaries, so I'm not going to talk too much about it now. But if you haven't tried it out, you gotta do so, because I don't think sniping's too good in this game, so if I want to go long range, this is the gun to use. But anyways, I'm not going to talk about the gameplay too much, because it's kind of slow right now. I actually wanted to talk about Ghost, because a lot of people have been talking about it, so I've been able to get my own opinion, and as we all know, it's kind of an issue. It's well known that Ghost is probably the most used perk in the game, and the reason behind that is because it's the best perk in the blue tier. Now, some people will fight me and say, oh, Hardline's really good and Scavenger's great, and I'm not saying those perks are bad at all. I use all the perks on different classes. However, Ghost can work for you in many situations. Like, certain perks will only work for you certain times. Ghost works a lot of the time, because the chances that the enemy's going to have a UAV up is decent. UAV is always up in a game, so invisible to that is great. The no red crosshairs or name above you is also a really good perk to have, and the invisibility to enemy aircraft is also really good because it makes something like a sentry gun or an attack helicopter completely useless to you. However, that when everyone runs it, it starts making the game less fun, because that means, a kill streak like the sentry gun or the attack helicopter is a useless kill streak. I call in my attack helicopter, I don't get a single kill. I call in my spy plane, I don't see a single dot on the radar. So that shows you this perk is well used. But is it balanced? Well, I'm going to talk about Cold-Blooded for a second. Cold-Blooded was the Modern Warfare 2 version, and it's the same exact perk in every way, except in that game you had to give up something in order to use it. You had to give up stopping power, which we all know was probably the best red perk of that game. You had to give up the extra strength of your bullets to gain invisibility. That was a big thing you're giving up. What exactly are you giving up in this game? You're giving up that chance to get your kill streak one kill sooner. You're giving up a little extra speed or a little extra defense against explosives. Those perks are good, but I don't think they stack against Ghost. Ghost is great. And, I used to use it when the game first released, but I tend not to use things that everyone else uses. So, I don't use the FAMAS or the 74U, and I certainly don't use Ghost. Unless the situation really calls for it. If the class is supposed to be stealthy, then, I'm going to use Ghost. But it's frustrating, to see a lot of these kill streaks not being used well, and everyone just using Ghost. And Ghost promotes a couple things, too. One, it totally promotes camping. You can't defend that, because every camper is invisible. Before, in Modern Warfare 2, when you called in a UAV, you could see those campers. And if they're using Cold-Blooded, you could use a heartbeat sensor or something, so you could see them that way. There were ways of finding campers. And though there are, motion sensors in this game, if you're running, the chances of you setting a motion sensor, around every corner is going to be very slim. So those campers have a better chance of hiding and getting getting the kill on you. So it definitely promotes camping in this game. There's really no way to counter that. And the RC car. It promotes using the RC car. Now follow me on this. I'm going to call on my spy plane, but I see no dots on my radar. Play a new game. Call on my spy plane. I see maybe one dot on the radar. Now if this happens a lot, I'm going to start thinking the spy plane's useless. But I like the spy plane because it's a 3 kill streak and it helps me out. Well, what's another 3 kill streak I could use? Well, the RC car's there, and we all know the RC car will pretty much get you a kill. So why not use that? I get it really quick in the game. I could get it with 2 kills if I'm using Hardline. And I'm almost guaranteed a kill. So with that logic, the RC car is used a lot, right? Well, definitely. If you look up the online statistics, The RC car is the most used kill streak. If you look up your deaths from kill streaks, I'm almost going to guarantee that it's the top one, but I'm pretty positive it's going to be in your top 3 of most deaths. So I personally believe that that people use the RC car more often because of Ghost. I don't like what Ghost has done. I mean, I felt in Modern Warfare 2 it was completely balanced because he gave up something great, but in this game it's overpowered. What can you do to balance it? That's the tough part, because you have to change the actual perk, and I don't even know if that's possible. Now, the only thing I could think of possibly making it more balanced was maybe tweaking it so that way aircraft can see you. So that way, the sentry gun and the attack helicopter aren't just like things floating around the map that do nothing for you. But that's just an opinion. I don't know who's going to follow me on that. If you have your own opinion on how to possibly make Ghost balanced, if you believe it's unbalanced, leave a comment below. So now I'm going to talk about the gameplay here. If you noticed, I was going on quite the tear. I think I had 24, 25 kills, something like that. And I was pumped. I thought this was going to be a flawless. And as I was running back on this deck here, there was a guy prone who just got me. So I was very pissed. And right here, I got really pissed. I just got destroyed by that barrel. If it was a regular claymore, like there was set there, I would have lived with my flak jacket. But he was smart about it. He placed it right next to the barrel, so it would kill anyone who walked by. And then right here, I just got put into a bad situation. Almost got out of it alive, but I did the best I could. And that's it. I'm going to get the last kill coming up soon. RC car doesn't do shit against flak jacket. So, if you like this commentary, please rate it accordingly. Also, leave your feedback below. And if you like this commentary and want to see future ones from me, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. And before I go, just going to say my score is 30-3, if you can't read that, because I know it's hard to read. Goodbye.